Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Prism. Today, we are going to understand the beautiful poem, What a Bird Thought. This poem teaches us that our understanding of the world changes as we grow and gain new experiences. Through the journey of a little bird, the poet reminds us that learning never ends. So, let's begin the poem. I lived first in a little house and lived there very well. I thought the world was small and round and made of pale blue shell. In this stanza, the bird begins by talking about its very first home, the egg. It calls the egg its little house because that was the only place it knew. Inside the egg, the bird felt completely safe and comfortable since it had never seen anything outside. It believed that the whole world was just like the egg, small, round, and covered with a pale blue shell. This shows how our understanding depends on what we have experienced. I lived next in a little nest, nor needed any other. I thought the world was made of straw and nestled by my mother. In this stanza, after hatching, the little bird starts living in a nest with its mother. The nest is made of straw and gives the bird warmth, comfort, and protection. Now, because the bird has never gone beyond the nest, it believes that the whole world is made of straw. Its world has become a little bigger than before, but it is still limited. One day, I fluttered from my nest to see what I could find. I said, the world is made of leaves. I have been very blind. In this stanza, one day when the bird gathers courage and flies out of its nest, as it flies among the trees, it sees green leaves everywhere. Now the bird thinks that the whole world is made of leaves. Then it realizes that its earlier ideas were wrong. The bird says, I have been very blind, which means it now understands that it had very limited knowledge before. This stanza teaches us that exploring the world helps us learn new things. At length I flew beyond the tree, quite fit for grown up labors. I don't know how the world is made, and neither do my neighbors. As the bird grows older and stronger, it flies beyond the trees into the vast world. Now it understands something very important. The world is much bigger than it had imagined. It realizes that no one knows everything, not even its neighbors. This is the greatest lesson of this poem. Real wisdom comes when we accept that learning never ends. The poem teaches us that our knowledge grows with our experiences. As we explore the world, we discover new things and realize that there is always more to learn. Curiosity, observation, and experience help us become wiser. Now, let us look at the poetic devices used in this poem. Each stanza follows the rhyme scheme ABCB. For example, well, shall. The second poetic device is imagery. The poet uses descriptive words that help us imagine the scenes clearly. For example, pale blue shell, straw nest, green leaves, flying beyond the tree. These images make the poem vivid and enjoyable. The next we have is metaphor. The poet compares the egg to a little house without using the words like or as. For example, I lived first in a little house. Then, next we have symbolism. Different objects represent different stages of learning. For example, egg shows limited knowledge, nest shows safety and comfort. Leaves are the symbol of new discoveries, and flying is a symbol of growth, freedom, and learning. So, this was the complete explanation of what a bird thought from Purvi Book of Class 6th. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more easy explanations of Class 6th English chapters and poems. Thank you for watching and keep learning.